Hello again, I'm Robert Fitton, and I finally decided to do it. I am selling my original Tool records that I have had since the 1990s. These are original copies. They are not bootlegs. They are not reissues. These are the real things. Let me show them to you. A Perfect Circle and Murdenam. I've had this since it was first out. Like I said, this is the first issue of this. It is still sealed, but as you can see, the shrink wrap is starting to tear away here at the bottom. From years of just being in a collection and, you know, having other records moved in and out next to it. The shrink on the back here is peeling away, but as you can see, the top and the bottom here are still intact, as is this. So this record has never been out of here. It's actually a double record. So they've never been touched. This is basically sealed with some damaged shrink wrap here like that. So I am finally going to sell that. And also a little cute little Perfect Circle single for Judith. Also, I have got Enema or Anima or Anima. I've heard it pronounced all kinds of different ways. This is also sort of sealed, but the shrink wrap has completely come away on the bottom here, causing this to be completely exposed. So you could just pull the top of this off and get to the records, I'm sure. So it's basically, I would consider this open shrink, even though I have never played this. These records have never been played. And I know this because I'm the only owner of any of these. I got these back in the 90s from the record labels as promotional items working in radio. And so I know that these have never been played. So excellent condition. It's just that the shrink wrap here has opened. Again, from years of just storage or whatever, but it still has the Tool sticker and the parental advisory sticker. You can see here, I don't know if you can see that, but it is Zoo BMG. And so this is an original pressing of this. This has never been reissued officially. I think there's probably bootlegs out there, but this is one that I'll be selling as well. I also have Undertow. This is fully shrink wrapped. The shrink wrap on this has never been damaged. There is a little bit of, first of all, this is bent here, but there's a little bit of where it's been in a frame and the frame hinges have kind of pushed in on these three corners here. And like I said, this one is, this corner here is kind of dented, but as you can see, the shrink wrap on here is tight. This is definitely still sealed, and I've never played this. And so this is the double album version of this. Again, an original, not a bootleg. I'll be selling that. I think I'm keeping these. This is the promo-only version of Undertow that does not have Disgustipated on it. It is on gray vinyl. And so yeah, this is not a bootleg. This is the real deal. And the reason this is not shrink wrapped is because it did not come with any shrink wrap on it. This is the way it was sent to me in the mail from Zoo and BMG back in '94. And so, yeah, it doesn't sound great because they're trying to press all those songs together on one disc, but it also doesn't have the big, long Disgustipated song at the end, so that gives a little extra breathing room there, but of course has, you know, all the big songs from here. And yeah, that cover, that's, you know, I think I'm keeping that one because, you know, I can actually play that one. And I'm keeping this one too, the EP for Opiate. This is also an original that I found at an estate sale. So the big three that I am selling, again, along with the single for Judith, are the completely still sealed Undertow. Look, this is why I don't want to keep handling these because the shrink wrap thing keeps coming off on this Anima one, and this is the biggest one. So yeah, selling this one. And selling A Perfect Circle Murdenam with a little bit of shrink wrap damage here and down at the bottom. So the reason I'm finally, after all these years, decided to get rid of these is because I just don't feel like I need them. I'm never going to open them and listen to them. And if I want to hear those albums, I have, like I said, I have the gray Undertow promo-only vinyl, and I have the CDs that I've been listening to all these years. That's the way I know them. That's the way I've always heard them. So why not just continue to listen to them that way? I just feel like I need to pass these on to somebody who can fully appreciate them and maybe wants to open them and play them. I also, you know, would rather, you know, I know how much these are worth. And they're rare. I mean, I don't even think anybody's even selling the Anima or Anima on Discogs, sealed or otherwise. I know how much they've gone for completely open and played, VG Plus, and that's outrageous. So I'd rather have the money and then go buy records that I actually are open and I want and I'll play, rather than just continuing to have these as collector's items that are just going to sit in the shelf, and every once in a while I'll make a video and pull them out and go, oh, look what I have. I'm going to leave that for somebody else who can really appreciate that. I've had these for years. I'm the only owner, and it's just time. Plus which, I'm getting older. I don't, as we all are, because that's how life works, but I'm an old man, and I want to start concentrating on using, instead of having things just to have them, to have the money for it and then go do something with, or go buy something, like I said, that I can actually use. Plus which, I don't know if you've noticed weather patterns lately, at least here in the Midwest, we get about a tornado every week, sometimes 2 per week. And I know that it's just going to happen. One time a tornado is going to blow through here and wipe all this out. And I don't want $800,000, whatever these are worth, records in the collection that are just going to get blown away. Might as well have the money in the bank. So just a few reasons I'm selling these. Still a big Tool fan, still love the music, but I'm just going to listen to them on CD. I've never listened to these anyway, so I don't think I ever will. So it is time to part with these Tool albums. So I guess the question is, how am I selling these? Well, I decided to do it locally. I have been burned trying to sell really collectible records online before, both through eBay and Discogs. I don't want to do that. I mean, I'll sell like $100 record or something like that, but the Tool, the Anima record especially, that's like a $1,500 record. So crazy that I would even still want that. I just got to get that out of my house. And so I've decided to do it locally through Riverbend Records and on Consignment. And so if you're in the St. Louis region and you would like these records, or if you know somebody that you can contact in the St. Louis region that can get them for you and send them to you, or if you just want to take a nice road trip or something to St. Louis area, and I am talking about the Metro East, Riverbend Records is in Godfrey, Illinois. It's about, 15 minutes away from St. Louis, something like that. So if that interests you, that's how I'll be doing this. I'll be working with the store owner. His name is Billy, and he will be taking care of the business part of this for me. He will be pricing them. He will be dealing with it. I am leaving it in his hands because I am not interested in a bunch of nonsense. And so, so he will be taking care of this. You can contact Riverbend Records either through their official Facebook page. You can send them a message. Make sure it says Riverbend Records Official. There's also like the business page that's been created by Facebook. You don't want to do that one. Or Instagram. You can contact through Instagram as well. Just don't call. Don't pick up the phone and call, because you're going to get other store clerks and things like that don't know what's going on. You want to talk directly to the owner, because these are pretty collectible record, especially the Anima one. That's the one that's the majorly collectible one. The other ones are, not as much because they've been reissued several times. But so that's how I'm doing it. So Riverbend Records, one word, Riverbend, and then Records is the other word. So yeah, you can contact them, or you can go to their website, send an email. Those are the 3 ways to do it: Facebook, Instagram, email. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, and we'll see how this goes. It's up to him how he wants to deal with you getting the records to you or whatever. You come to the store, pick them up, whatever. But that's how I've decided to just leave it in somebody else's hands with records that expensive. And if this goes well, I will probably be selling more of my 90s kind of vinyl that is collectible, but I don't need it. I had it since it was like this live album. I have an original live Throwing Copper. It is on clear vinyl. This is an original from 1994. Got this in college. Had it all these years. I don't even like this album. So why do I have this? Sell it to somebody who actually wants it, and, go buy some records that I actually will listen to. I have Monster Magnet, original Power Trip. I believe this is a German pressing from 96. So there's that. I always just listen to the CD when it comes to 90s stuff. And still sealed Killing Joke Pandemonium. So I have records like this, and I'm probably going to be selling these as well coming up. We'll see how this Tool experiment goes. So that's how I'm doing that. And if you want them, contact Riverbend Records. Parting with these, after all these years, all these decades, it's time to say goodbye, Tool. At least Tool Records. I'll keep a couple of you, but not these three. Bye, Tool. It's been an adventure, hasn't it? I'm Robert Fithen. Thank you so much for watching.